Hey everybody, Jeff Mays here. Have you ever had an idea that was really good, and you said, I'm going to think about that a little bit more, and I'm going to go do that. Maybe it was an idea to make something new. Maybe it was an idea to do something different. But you slept on it overnight. And when you slept on it overnight, you woke up the next morning, and you had a million reasons not to do it. Your mind worked all night thinking on the negative side of the situation. What happened? Well, maybe you went to work or you went about your duties that next day and you found yourself thinking about it again, and you talked to a friend or your spouse and you said, hey, I got this great idea. What do you think? And they said, you're nuts. That would never work. You could never do that. And by the time the day was over, you got back home, you sat back down in your chair, and you'd given up. What happened during that period of time? Well, there's a couple things happened. But I think most important, what wasn't or what didn't happen. And I want to talk about the next step in our success puzzle, and that is faith. Because faith is really, in this case, it's not the religious kind of faith where you believe in a God or a deity or whatever it is you believe in. That's all well and fine, but that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about faith where you believe in yourself, where you believe that you have the ability to do something and it will happen. What that faith does is it helps you to get started. That faith will keep you going. As you do start and you start to make progress and you have problems along the way, faith will bring you back. You can say once again, I can do this. I know I can. If you believe you can do something, you can. So you have to remember, the key factor to making it happen is faith. And faith is just that. It's the ability to believe in yourself and to continue to do that and to believe that you can do whatever it is that you want to do, be, have, whatever. But faith is really powerful. I've had the chance to fail on this one a few times myself. And I've had ideas that later on I saw somebody take the same or a really close idea and make a great success of it. How does that make you feel if you've had that happen? Didn't make me feel very good. I'm sure it didn't make you feel very good either. But that one key factor of moving my desire into action with faith, that's what I missed. Don't miss it. Think about the next time you have a great idea or you think you want to do something. Have faith that you can do it. You can do it if you believe you can, is one of Napoleon Hill's oldest little sayings that I love. And I love it because it really puts the emphasis on what has to happen. You have to do it. You can have anything you want if you just believe that you can and take action. That's what faith's about. What do you think? If you had something happen where you missed a great idea that you should have taken, drop me a note. I'd love to hear about it. You don't have to put your name on it if you want, but I would never tell that story other than about myself, right? So thanks for listening. Make it a great week. Next week, we're going to take a look at paradigms, which are the other part of this conundrum that we get into here. And that's how our habits focus and shape us. But right now, keep your eye on faith and believe that you can do it. And just suck that in and do it. I want to see successful. I'm Jeff Mays. I'm your success coach. Thanks so much.